entre The Snyder Brothers, WrestleMania 4 en 1993. Alors, on est parti.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the Head Shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as Paul E. Dangerously, and the SST.
La polymanie avec des longs cheveux, ça me fait bizarre. Comme qu'il n'y avait pas encore de trou au milieu.
That early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Afa, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the Wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We asking you to fix that. Stop them in their tracks and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
À vous, jeux vidéo de l'univers et des Polyman, ça me fait rire.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history. Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
Ah, c'est un match 3 contre 3, tu vas me dire.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end. Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania. And we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 531 pounds. Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania. Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams
Bon, déjà, il y a un handicap dans le match, il y a un troisième à l'extérieur.
And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
Yeah.
Je regarde ce qu'ils me disent.
Whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
The Head Shrinkers accompanied to the ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler, but now he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship. And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could...
Là, je vais faire quoi?
Follow the lineage of Yoko. Right across the larynx.
Ça va. En moins de 20 secondes, je l'ai fait. Déplacez-vous. Attends.
Slow Rick for the moment.
Samu's offensive wherewithal was on point. Tag. Oh, baby, look out.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse. I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving...
Maintenant, il faut faire quoi?
if this dude's
Bah.
around.
Voilà, pour moi, faut faire ça.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood,
Mais non, je vais pas faire
who
ça.
knows what they'll do to the Steiners? It's just a byproduct of the brutal take no prisoners offense of the head shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite.
Attends. Saisir votre adversaire, appuyer sur rond, puis sur rond. Il maintient vers les cordes. Qu'est-ce qu'il veut
Scratch
dire?
and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from it.
Mais vers les cordes, c'est pas ce que je pense. Attends, je vais voir comment on fait ça, moi.
And in this video, I'll show you.
On va essayer quand même.
Amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt and fast.
Non, tu vois, c'est pas ça. Ou alors, c'est...
Before this match began, you heard the
Là,
Steiners
voilà.
speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with
Là,
a game
voilà.
plan and do what we do best, and
Ah.
that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the
Il
Steiner
n'arrive
brothers, but
pas.
Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking.
Il n'arrive pas à l'objectif, là, c'est choquant.
Mais nous, c'est pas ce qu'il y a de plus simple. On a Samu. Donc il faut faire le changement. Ouais, les deux se ressemblent pas mal. Regardez au niveau des coups. Là, on voyait que Samu avait plus de dents. Eric Snyder, c'est la personne.
Ah, ok, faut faire changement.
Tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
Tags made.
Le changement.
Oh yeah. Not
La plus grosse crainte, c'est que Rick Snyder fasse le changement par équipe.
waiting any longer to get in this. And now Fatu is bleeding profusely, guys. Not getting a 2 count.
Ok, c'était ça. Parce qu'il n'avait pas le bon tout à l'heure.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now. Cleaning house.
Ça, faut le savoir, ça.
Oh, look at this, the power.
Et moi, en même temps, les catcheurs-là, je les connais pas.
The tag was made and Scott not aware. Big kick. Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu. Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner. And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top
Voilà.
tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all the
Blast off. Delivers the elbow.
and all that Steiner
Attends.
muscle did him no good there.
Samu making an example of his opponent. Roundhouse kick. That was nasty. Oh my goodness.
Some of the skills all the way
D'accord.
up top.
Oh, look out.
The top, diving hammer strike.
Ooh. Scott timed that one. Oh, what a clothesline.
And now Scott is getting beaten down.
The head shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner. There.
Elle me demande de faire quoi?
There's a method to the
Ça
madness
va,
of the
bon,
head
je
shrinkers.
le mets dans le coin, apparemment. lui.
Sent to the corner. Uncorked a big punch. Ooh, walloped by a huge
Mais non, je ne l'ai pas.
fancy hand. Instant victory. Counters.
I don't know why he
Il
just
me dit
called off.
étourdi dans votre coin, ça veut dire quoi?
Hopefully he has a strategy. Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Momentum moving towards Samu's corner.
Il veut pas.
Some high impact offense
Ou
from
alors,
Samu and
je vais
Fatu.
faire froid au lieu de faire carré.
I'm sure the head shrinkers are
Attends,
even
je
going
vais
for the
essayer.
victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
Oh, and a head thought.
Là, tu vois.
Stiff shot to the abdomen.
J'aurais aimé Monsieur Coty, pas y fait.
Caught with a clothesline.
Je vais pause.
J'ai dit, hein, les comptes sont les pires ennemis du jeu. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Maintenant, tout ce qu'on a à faire, c'est gratuit, ça. On a des protocoles du catch. Pas de jeu. Donc, c'est très
Je viens de skiffer, hein.
la possibilité de notre provocation. Je pensais qu'il allait rester un peu dans les vagues. Pas du tout. Moi, j'ai voulu jouer un peu avec lui. Et il m'a traîné.
Je viens de skiffer parce que je ne vais pas bien tout, moi.
Héros et moi, on va nous faire besoin d'aide. Comment ça, je demande de l'aide? J'ai besoin de personnes. Alors, que ce soit par un tombé ou une soumission, les trains utiliser les Steiner. Ok. Le plus efficace serait de faire le finisher. Et leur finisher, réserve, c'est celui où il faut sauter de la troisième corde.
Ah, il faut sauter de la troisième corde, tu n'aurais pas pu le dire avant.
Climbing to the top. What's
Ça
he
va, ça.
thinking? Up high. Oh, coming down
Non.
and way up top.
Ça n'a pas marché.
La même chose. Là, ce qu'on veut faire, tranquillement mais sûrement, et surtout pas les laisser faire le changement, parce que c'est pour lui qu'on fera tomber. On va le balancer au niveau du point. Ouf, au niveau du point.
And the head shrinkers just might have it.
Voilà. Donc, vous êtes bon.
De la quarantaine. Alors, je ne sais pas vous, mais moi j'ai envie de le faire. S'il te plaît. N'aie pas trop mal au dos. Allez, ça te fait, ça te fait.
Ben, je regarde parce que là, je sais pas ce qui. J'arrive pas à le faire. Il dit de continuer sur la troisième corde.
Je me fous, tu vois. Regarde, il s'est fait mal tout seul. Il a quand même réussi à se taper contre la corde. Je sais pas si vous vous rendez compte.
Je regarde là. Mais non. Quand ça sort, je coupe de ronde.
Dans le sens, les contre, les prêts. Il n'y a rien à dire. Tu es retourné, il n'y a pas besoin de vous montrer. Là, vous devez faire
Scott getting worked on right now.
And Steiner needs to find an opening fast.
Non, c'est parce que c'est une pour de
Stop in the leg.
En fait, il faut l'envoyer au point et faire un tactile finisher.
Ok. Donc voilà. Je comprends même pourquoi j'arrivais pas tout à l'heure. C'est des bières pourtant, c'est des bières précises dans mon coin. Non. C'est contré.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind though. Into a tough one.
Je reprends. On va aller dans mon coin. Voilà. Finisher tag team. Et ensuite, je fais le combat, c'est fini normalement. Ah non, mais l'autre, il va intervenir. Ok.
The head shrinkers and the Steiners are engaged in an epic battle.
Both teams making the Roman gladiators proud. Fatu trying to ramp things up.
Off with their head. Pin. This might be the end of Steiner's night.
Ouais, j'ai gagné.
Shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the head shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Ah non, c'était nous que nous étions trois. Bon, c'est fini pour cet épisode. Là, c'est au prochain numéro.